think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Clear today, so you guys, when it comes to this,
what's up, everyone?
Your projects, you gotta make sure that you clear your schedule to the best of your ability. You can't make it, you can't make it.
Sorry, someone's talking in the Animal Farm stream right now, or the Telegram. Someone was asking like, hey, listen, I can't make it. Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Everyone is doing something. Everyone's got stuff to do, but nah. All right. Oh God. All right, let's see. Let me. This is a spur of the moment thing. I didn't really plan on doing this, TBH. I was just. It's been a crazy morning. Brandy had to go to the allergy center to get pricked by like 105 different things because she thinks she had an allergic reaction to something. So I've been with my laptop hotspotted on my phone during the entire time. I should have known better that this was going to be delayed, but we know how some of these launches go, right? The first time the Animal Farm launched, it was about like 3 to 4 hours after it was supposed to launch. One, because Forex is doing a lot of stuff on his side. Two, because when he launches it, right, what he does is he launches it for like a split second, pauses it, captures all the bots that try to snipe, and then he blacklists those addresses. So he's really working for us, which is amazing. And so I should have known that this was going to take a little bit longer, but it is what it is, right? That's why we're all here kind of just chilling, relaxing. That's why I'm here launching this live stream, just to kind of hang out with you guys and feel the anticipation together. Because true story, last time this launched, a couple of friends of myself were on it, and there was so much adrenaline pumping through us because I mean, guys, when we're talking seconds matter and stuff like this, my friend got in almost immediately after everything went live. Okay. And I couldn't get in. I was getting error message. My slippage wasn't high enough. So I had to like finagle with it a little bit. And by the time I had gotten in, those few seconds had costed me a lot of money. A lot of money. Because let's say, for example, my friend got in at like $80, $90 per pig token. I must have gotten in around 180 to 200. Like those seconds matter. Okay. So this is going to be like a race to see who can get whatever tokens you guys are trying to get first. And then after that, it should just be smooth sailing. Just stake it, find whatever farm or pool you want to do and participate in, and then just let it work. Okay, let me okay, so let me share my screen. Let me first and foremost, I want to address people hanging out, which is really cool, right? I don't expect a lot of people here because Bartertown is doing his AMA. So Bartertown is, you know, respects. He's got a large following, and obviously a lot of the drip and Animal Farm people are going to be watching him. This is more so like it'll be a close-knit group, which I kind of like anyways, right? I don't like having a lot of people. So Ayub, what's going on? Trooper, what's up? Senor Rojo, howdy RJ. Yeah, so you like this cowboy hat? Brandy and I went shopping for some gear yesterday. She got some new boots, and I kind of just got this hat. You know, Asian cowboy, it is what it is. The farm was supposed to launch 1 hour before, as if you knew something more. No, I didn't know anything. Sorry, 2 hours before. I didn't know anything. I've been on since 11 o'clock, since the Telegram thing went live. So I don't know what that means, Spyros, but yeah, no, I didn't know anything. I'm here waiting just like everyone else for the live event. So right now I have on my screen Pancake Swap for let me change a couple things just so people don't freak out. Let me share my screen. All right, so on my screen I got the Animal Farm dogs BNB pairing ready to go. Now, when I'm ready, I'll just swap it to BUSD. But the moment like this starts seeing activity or chart action, I'm going in hard. Okay, I'm going in hard there. I already have my slippage set. Not token approvals, but DEX screener. So just monitoring pigs and stuff like that. Like this is what it means to be a DeFi investor, guys, like a crypto investor. Like these days are big events like this are what we live for. And so if we take the dogs token, I'm still kind of wondering what Spyros, man. I don't know what that dude's talking about. The farm was supposed to launch 2 hours before, as if you knew something more. Still don't know what that means. All right, so here's the dogs token. So no pairs found, right? If there was a DEX screening pairing, I would be watching that, obviously, because those are live trades going in. But as of right now, this and obviously the Telegram is the best source of news we have right now in terms of, you know, updates, right? So no, yeah. Ray Gunman, what's going on? What's up, Doc? What's up, Cloud? Midnight Temis, looking like a Texan. Yes. Thank you. Yo, the hat is fire. Thank you. Asian Cowboy, Casual, 47,000. Didn't mean to bring up another project, but what the heck happened to Seifu under $1? Yeah, guys, I mean, look, this is interesting, right? I love having a mutual, respectful conversation with people. I'm not hiding anything. First and foremost, Seifu was something I was excited about when it first launched, for sure. And I liked what Brian was trying to do, what Brian was doing. He was on screen every single time there was issues. I, in a sense, respected that. I was making money. I was showing you guys my wallet every single day, right? I told you guys I'm very transparent with a lot of shit I do. I told you guys eventually I was going to stop doing that because people out here are crazy. Pure and simple reason. Now, eventually, the project started doing stuff that I didn't like. That's all it comes down to. Stuff I didn't like. Communications I didn't like. Events happening I didn't like. And it was all stuff I couldn't control. What can I control? I can control the amount of exposure I have to the project. Quite simple, right? If there's a group of investors manipulating price, I can't control that. If there's an announcement that wants to be made, I can't control that. I can control the level of exposure I have to the project. And so I minimize that exposure, continue to minimize that exposure, and eventually I sold. So it is what it is. I didn't like the project. I spoke with Brian. Him and I had conversation, and we departed mutually. Right? There's no bad blood there. So that's what's going on. I mean, if I were to, and people in my community know this, right? In the Discord. Let me share my screen on the Discord because we're pretty active in there right now as we're all trying to actually anticipate the Animal Farm release. So let me share Discord. Okay. So if you see here on Discord, like we've been pretty, I mean, the community's been pretty active about Animal Farm. It's really cool. We're seeing a lot of hype and anticipation and build up in there. And I've been really transparent with my group here on Discord and the students I have at BlüWolf Crypto that the crypto and DeFi space, and this is going to go much deeper into an explanation than I really want to, but we're having conversation. We're waiting for the Animal Farm launch to go live here. So, I mean, we're just going to have conversation, right? When it comes down to it, I'm really still very, very surprised and very intrigued at how the crypto and DeFi investors, so they call themselves investors, view crypto. The vast majority of people don't think that people, if I say a project I'm excited for, whether that's Horde, whether that's Seifu, whether that's Animal Farm, the moment in their mindset, the moment I say a project, I can no longer change my mind about that project in the long run. You were the one that shilled this project in the beginning, but what happened to it later? Oh, well, you know what happened is as a human being, I'm allowed to change my mindset. Right? I don't like where it's going, and that's all it came down to. So the crypto and DeFi space is always very intriguing to me. As I come from real estate and day trading and equities, people forget. This is interesting. RJ Call Forex said he still delays and all what the climbing. I don't know what that means. I'm in the Animal Farm Telegram listening for live updates. So if there's anything that comes up, I will mute myself just to listen in, obviously. I recommend you guys should be in that Telegram also listening in on that. But anyways, back to the rant I was doing. So people forget how a market works. Let's just walk away from crypto. Let's walk away from DeFi for a second. In the real estate world, in the day trading world, in the stocks world, people forget how a market works. For every buyer, there is a seller on the other side. For every seller, there is a buyer on the other side. That is the basics of just how open market works. When I'm selling my real estate properties, there's someone on the other end buying that. When I'm buying real estate properties, there's someone on the other side selling that, right? Same with stocks. When I'm buying a stock, someone is on the other side of that selling it. And when I'm selling my stock, someone is on the other side buying that. This does not change in crypto. And yet people in crypto think that we're all should hold and sing kumbaya all the way till the end of time and never ever sell. And the moment you take profits, all of a sudden you get chastised for it. So I don't understand where that is. I do understand that the crypto and DeFi space is a bunch of newer investors because let's be realistic, to get into real estate, to get into certain investments in the normal world. You need to be an accredited investor, and accredited investors are battle hardened and they know what's going on with their investments. They don't cry that other people sold them a stock and they dumped the prices on them. That's not how that works in the real traditional investing world. But yet you hear and say and witness that in DeFi and crypto and in Twitter all the time. Oh, he dumped his bag on you and he dumped this. When day traders are trading every single morning, Ross Cameron, when Andrew Aziz is day trading live every single morning and they're making a profit and their viewers are losing money, do you think that those viewers like, oh man, he shielded and he just dumped on all of us? No, that's not how that works. So it's always very intriguing to me how the DeFi and crypto mentality is so different when that's just how open market works. For every buyer, there's a seller. For every seller, there's a buyer. Simple transactions, right? But it's so interesting. It's so interesting to me. And you can tell who the greener investors are and who are battle hardened because you don't see them crying all the time about pricing. I can see it. I can see it night and day on Twitter, who's new and who's not. It shows. It shows with the comments. It shows the comments on YouTube. It shows on the comments on Twitter that some of these people are just so new that they go looking around to blame people. Oh, you shilled this project. I liked it at the time, right? I changed my mind. It's that simple. I didn't know I can't express things I'm excited about. I thought that's what YouTube is about, right? People are excited about talking about books. People are excited about talking about gear, technology, cars. If someone is so excited about a Tesla and all of a sudden Tesla's stock goes down, you don't see the comment section going, wow, you shilled Tesla cars early on. But yet it happens in the crypto and DeFi space. Interesting, right? It's mentality. It really is mentality. So, and it never really bothers me. I just enjoy trolling back, to be honest. But sometimes I just mute it. It's just super simple. So anyways, that's my rant. They should have used Discord instead of Telegram. I agree. I am a Discord fan. I think it looks more professional. I think it looks much more appealing to the eye than Telegram. A lot of people get scammed out in Telegram, and it's unfortunate. And I really don't like it. It just feels like one massive group text message, and I can't like filter through anything. That or I'm just a trash Telegram user, but I don't like it. Dieter, yeah, I hate Telegram. I needed to disable phone calls and stuff. They tried to call scam people. Yeah, it's not a good user experience, but they've been rocking with Telegram for a really long time. What's up, Pride? How are you, man? Seifu X, mega bullish, Dubai price pump incoming. I hope so. Like I said, I am just very I departed amicably, right? Neutrally, and I wish everyone in that project still to be amazingly. I hope everyone makes a lot of money. Raym Gumman, we came from a toxic. Sorry, I need to start showing you guys the. I haven't streamed in a while. We came from a toxic community as well. I don't see the Drip and Animal Farm com as toxic as that Crap Moon project. Ooh, Rain Gumman, I see what you're doing there. Yes, for sure. I mean, communities tend to flip-flop very easily. And it's important. And I've been saying this for a long time, since I even covered SafeMoon, right? It's important to have a level mindset when it comes to investing. The moment you get emotional, it shows. It shows. I told you guys, like, I can see it when someone is trolling the comments section or trolling Twitter. It shows to me just how green you are as an investor. So for example, like Horde, right? Let's talk about Horde. I'm super bullish on Horde. I have 66 plots in Horde, and I was focused on really just taking profits, of course, and they made that change. Now, I think I've spoken about this with my group, with my Discord, that eventually in the long run, that was a good move. It's a good move. It's a nuisance and it's an inconvenience. One sec, guys. Are you guys seeing? I saw someone say something on Discord. Are you guys seeing activity on dogs? Let's take a look. I put dextools.com like a fool. Oh shit. Okay. All right. So there is, okay. So if you guys take a look at, let me share my screen here. I'll go back into my rant in a sec because I really like conversing with you guys about stuff like that and just being transparent. So if you guys put in the official token address in Dex Tools to see if there's any activity going on in there, you will see that it does come up. Now, if you take a look at Dex Screener and you put the dog's token address in there, there's still no pairing. So maybe Dex Tools is a better way to see if there's going to be activity. Because right now, as you guys can see, the only thing I'm using as activity monitoring is one, the Telegram, and PancakeSwap. Okay, so in PancakeSwap, the moment I see chart action, I'm going in hard. I'm going 50% sell, buy dogs, and I'm pairing the two. That's my strategy. All right, let me go back. Thanks, Doc, for telling me that in the Discord. Okay. I honestly forgot what I was ranting about. Damn it. Brian, hey, RJ has been part of your drip team since February. Thanks for getting me into it. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate the words, man. What's up, Greek? How was the Dubai event? Satoru, I didn't know you left Seifu. I need to stay up to date. Yes. Confirm it. Hey, buddy. Awesome to see you on here. Can't wait to start bouncing TA off some brilliant minds soon. Glad you're doing well. Thanks, Confirm it. Moonboy, biggest... Moonboy's in the house. Biggest mistake investors make us being part of a community. Make your 10x, cash out. PS, save this shit. He needed that little jab in there. Yeah, so like I said, right? I don't know how much you caught of that rant, Moonboy, right? I've been trying to educate people just how the open market works. And for some odd reason, people in the crypto and DeFi space forget how a market works, that for every buyer, there's a seller, and for every seller, there's a buyer. That's like market economics basics 101. But ever since I've been a part of crypto and DeFi, I have noticed that people don't seem to know that. People want, it's one thing to be excited for a project. I love that. I love seeing excitement in a project. And then there's another thing to be naive and silly, right? That you just expect every single person in that project to buy it, to hold it, and we will just ride it to the sunset together, saying kumbaya. No one better sell. No one better sell, right? How do you guys think profits are taken in the non-crypto space, in the traditional space? How do you guys think profits are taken? They sell stock. And when they sell a stock, there's someone on the other side buying that stock. Now, when someone buys that stock on the other side from the seller, you don't ever see the Twitter spaces going, wow, he just dumped his bag on me while I bought it. Again, it's a different mindset in the crypto space because to get into crypto, you need no experience. To get into crypto, you need no verification or validation that you're an accredited investor. To be an accredited investor, you need to have at least $1 million showing it's two criteria, and I keep forgetting this. It's like $1 million right now in profits showing your portfolio, not including your house, by the way, right? So if you have rental properties equaling $1 million, you qualify to be accredited investor. And or if you make over $250,000 or $300,000 a year, you can qualify to be an accredited investor. Now, when you are an accredited investor, that gives you properties to get into investments that the normal person wouldn't have. Now, I can guarantee you guys, an accredited investor does not cry the same way crypto Twitter cries. Oh, my project is failing, or what is going on with my money? They know what they're getting into. They got in that status because they've been battle hardened. But going back into what I was saying, the crypto space is, you don't need these prerequisites. You can just get in with $5, be completely new to it, invest the $5, and make as much noise as you want, right? That's the difference. And it sucks, but yeah. I mean, back to what Moonboy was saying, like, we're all here in crypto to make money. Let's just be realistic. No one's here in crypto to sing kumbaya. I have met, a bonus addition to this, I have met amazing people throughout this journey. Moonboy being one of them, Dieter, Confirmant, Greek, right? All these cool people that I've met with amazing stuff. That's a bonus to it. But we're all here to make money. Don't fool yourself if you're saying otherwise. Nas felt so much better dumping my Seifu and diversifying. I was married to that protocol for the longest time in the community. Okay, so here's another thing I want to tell you guys, right? I want to educate you guys. This is some more wisdom impartment. I like comparing real world stuff to crypto so people can understand. Let's step away again from crypto and DeFi. Now, if we take a look, let me share my screen. I want to make sure that I have this PancakeSwap thing live at all times, because if I see activity there, we're going ham. And you guys will see me go ham live. Let's present. Stop this. Let's share this one. Look at that sexy Asian cowboy right there. Okay, what I wanted to say was Ross Cameron. Let's do Ross Cameron, Bearable Traders. I'm going to show you guys some knowledge. You guys are going to blow your mind. Ricky Gutierrez. Right, 1.7 million. Cool. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to this question. I felt so much better after dumping my Seifu and diversifying. Was married to that protocol. And we'll stop it there, okay? I was married to that protocol. First and foremost, if you guys watched the AMA I did with your friend Andy, never marry a protocol, okay? It's like I said, it's okay to be excited for a project. I get excited. I'm excited right now for Animal Farm. We're doing a launch, right? All of a sudden, if Forex Shark trolls next week and he says, you know what? F you guys. I just did this to troll you guys. I'm going to easily change my mind, right? I didn't marry the project. I was excited for it a week before. But if he trolls the next week, I'm going to be like, what? I'm leaving. Okay. So first and foremost, never marry a project. Second, just because a project comes out that you think is going to be trash does not necessarily mean you cannot make money from that project. Okay, this is the most important thing I want to teach you guys. So why am I saying that? Because day traders like Ross Cameron, 996 subscribers, Andrew Aziz, Bearable Traders, 69,000 subscribers, Ricky Gutierrez, 1.7 million subscribers. These guys are day traders. and they go live every single morning. Now, why do I say that? Because every single morning, these guys have different day trading strategies. Ross Cameron trades penny stocks, right? He likes to keep things at a small market cap. Andrew trades mid, sometimes small, mid to high cap stocks. Ricky Gutierrez pretty much trades only SQQQ and TQQQs, right? He's mastered those two. Amazing day trader. He shows $20,000 in profit every single morning, almost. Ross Cameron does the same thing, 20,000 and up. I've seen Ross make $100,000. What I'm trying to say here is just because a project you might think is trash doesn't mean you cannot make money from it. So Ross day trades stocks that you guys have never even heard of in your entire life. He will make money from that stock and then move on. He made his money and then he moved on. Why? Well, now, will he ever see or trade that stock again? Maybe, maybe not. Depends if it's a catalyst. Same with Andrew. Andrew, like I said, he trades more mid cap to large cap stocks, and if it's in play, he will trade a smaller cap stock. Like your micro stocks, you won't ever know what some of those stocks are even, but that doesn't mean that they can't make money from it. Some of the largest amounts of money I've seen Ross make is from micro stocks, micro cap stocks. Okay, so in DeFi, and I teach this in my course. Okay, you need to develop a discipline and a skill in DeFi. You cannot follow the crowd on Twitter because half of them, if not the majority of them, don't know what they're talking about. Second, you need to come up with your own strategy. If you see a project that's coming out that meets the entire criteria of why you're getting into that project in the first place, leadership, doxed or not, how much weight you put into this is dependent on you. Do they have a history of making projects? How is this project sentiment going in the overall space? Is the sentiment good? Is the sentiment bad? And then all the criteria that we're talking about here. If it fits your criteria and you get into the project and you invest X amount of money, you need to have a plan to take profits, ROI, and then you can talk about compounding. You can talk about whatever you're doing because you're playing with house money. Not a lot of people know how to do this in the crypto and DeFi space because all they want to do is they want to stack, and sing kumbaya and then chastise the people selling. Okay, so just because a project you might think is trash or you might think is going to be bad, that doesn't mean you can't make money from it. You guys need to remember that. That's an important lesson you guys need to know is, can I make money from the project? If so, let me develop a plan so that I can become profitable. That's all day traders are, guys, is every single one of these people have plans when they get into the trade. When they get into a trade, they have an entrance and they have an exit. They have an entrance and they have an exit. And if it starts to go too far down the opposite direction, they cut their losses. You don't just hold on to it and brag that you have balls of steel, diamond balls, when your project is going to zero and so is your money. Okay. All right. Kind of hyped today. Where was I? I'm pretty sure I'm behind. Crypto is a solo sport. Words of wisdom. I agree. So is day trading. It is a solo sport, but that doesn't necessarily mean you can't have a community that you can band around. So I teach this is actually in my last chapter of my course, that community is very, very important. The last thing you want to be when you're day trading is a lone wolf. Okay, you can't you can have the sickest trading strategy that you've developed on the planet, but if no one is looking at the same stock as you, there's no volatility there. You're not making any money. You have to be part of a group and you have to be part of a community that you can bounce your ideas off of, and you can use, like, imagine having a community, which I am blessed to have a community of students right now, We're all looking at different projects and we're all analyzing different projects together. And then we can get in together. Now, the moment we get in, everyone will have a different entry, everyone will have a different exit, right? But guess what? We all did the work to find those projects because you were part of a community rather than trying to be a lone wolf on your own. Okay. So yeah, it's a solo sport the moment you put your money in. No one else is going to tell me otherwise, right? If I put my money in there, no other grown adult is going to tell me and what I can do with my own money and how I can take profits. That's for damn sure. Confirmant, I think people don't expect or think of anything else when watching their YouTubers. They expect the same content and no pivot or mindset change. We are all human. We aren't any different. For sure. For sure. And people forget that. And I say that in the comment section. When people want to troll, I say, wow, according to your mentality, people are not ever supposed to change their mind for the rest of their lives. Hey, I like tuna sandwiches. Therefore, I have to like tuna sandwiches for the rest of my life. I can't change my mind though, or else people will troll me on Twitter. Please, does anyone have the new website of the Animal Farm? You are in a dangerous position, my friend, if you do not know the official website right now. That means I don't want to assume, but you haven't been doing any research before today, but it's okay. I got you. Animalfarm.app is the official website, and then it's going to lead you to the DeFi application. So if we go to animalfarm.app, it's going to reroute you to this site, and then you can launch the app from there. Where's my stuff? You guys better not keep trolling me. I got to keep my eye out on the charts. Crypto Pride. You can't win as a YouTuber. We can't please everyone. For sure. Everyone just likes to cry. I'm just joking. The people that are losing money, that are over invested, everyone can spot them. The people that are over invested tend to make the most noise. Greek, best time of my life. Hey, I love that. I love hearing that. That's good, man. I'm glad you got an insane trip out of it. It looked fun. I personally haven't been to Dubai, but it looked amazing. I was actually thinking about joining the Bitcoin conference with, if you guys have seen Natalie Brunel, they were in Amsterdam. Natalie was a guest in my channel. She is a behemoth and a titan in the Bitcoin world. But alas, I didn't get to do that because I have crazy things going on. A lot of us lost money in that project, even myself, but we still winners because we on to the next move. Yeah, that's a good mentality, Rayman. Okay. I like that you said that. Winners are people that just try one more time versus the other people, the failures, right? Every person like myself have taken our losses. We learn from the losses, just like day trading, and we apply it to the next project. Then we analyze it and we say, what else can I do differently that I did there that I can apply to the next one? And then we keep learning and we keep learning and we keep learning. Okay. The person that introduced Strong Block to me, I've said this story so many times, right? I lost $35,000 in Strong Block, and that's not in any way meant to flex, or that's not any way meant to troll anyone. This is me being transparent, letting you guys know that I even sold one of my properties to increase my position in Strong Block. Now, when Strong Block went to zero and David Moss went to, troll everyone. Speaking of, I heard he wants to speak in one of the California conferences. Man's got balls, I'll tell you that. When Strong ran away with $35,000 of my money, did I make a lot of noise? No. More importantly, did I chastise the person that introduced me to Strong Block? No, because I'm a grown ass adult and I take responsibility for my own actions. Okay. So, but I took the loss from Strong, analyzed it, and went on to the new one, right? And I was like, okay, I did too much. I need to look for red flags. Strong Block had 300, 400,000 nodes. It was very top heavy, right? A lot of sellers, there's a lot of whales, things that I needed to look for in the next project. And I just applied it and I applied it and I applied it and I applied it moving forward. And that's what differentiates winners and losers, people that are willing to take the losses, learn from it, and just continue. Okay. Hey, RJ, screenshot this. Exchanges will be useless in the next 3 to 5 years. Like what kind of exchanges? Central exchanges, crypto exchanges, decentral exchanges. Confirming that's even how it is on our channel. People get mad when you start other content. You know what I say, Confirmant? It is your channel. It is not theirs. Something is coming. What is coming? I'm still in the Telegram. Nothing is happening. Don't troll me. Were you speaking at, where are you speaking at in Miami? Yeah, Pride, that is a closed event. There's going to be a videographer and a photographer, and it's going to be super, super fun. It's a very closed group, 15 to 20 tops, and I think it may already be booked. But it's like an intro. Like, this is me trying this for the first time. And people don't know this. I haven't really come out and say this yet. There's 75 people watching. So hello. Thanks for tuning in to this Animal Farm launch. I know this is very exciting times for everyone because I'm actually intrigued to see what people will end up doing. I'm feeling parched. I've been talking nonstop. I'm intrigued to see what people will be doing in the Animal Farm, like what strategy, because there's so many. But the Miami conference, damn, I'm like ADDing. The reason I'm doing the Miami conference is, one, to test a couple things, like how well I speak in person, how well I do in a group environment in person, like a real workshop and not just virtual, because I can't edit myself, it's live. What are my filler words, things to improve on, kind of like my portfolio. And then what I want to do is I truly and sincerely want to take my channel and the 22,000 followers I have and move it and use it to move us towards the ultimate goal of mass adoption. So I'm going to use my voice and I'm going to use my channel to get us there by doing workshops and by teaching people crypto basics and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going to do. And Miami is going to be ground zero. Kung Tech Fu. Peace, RJ. Some people don't want to take responsibility for their own lives and decisions, so they want to blame you when it doesn't work out for them, but take full credit when it does. It is an interesting world we live in terms of the crypto and DeFi space, because I'm a part of other industries. I'm a part of cars. I'm a part of investments. I'm a part of day trading, real estate, and not a lot. There's not a lot of noise in those in terms of crying and taking responsibility. I mean, imagine being in a real estate group and saying, oh my God, this guy just sold me this property. He promised me this, this, and this. I bought the property and it needs way more work than it needs to. And you're just crying in that group. Are you serious? People are going to look at you and be like, you should have done your own due diligence, buddy. You should have done your own research. You should have sent your own person. You should have sent, if you're new, this is your first project, you should have invited a mentor, invited someone, hey, come take a look at this property with me. You should have seen that in the inspection report. You should have seen that in due diligence. You are to blame, not the person who sold you the property. But we see this over and over in crypto, but nowhere else, not in other investments. I'll tell you that. We are everything we want to be, regardless of scrutiny. You know what? I saw a quote one day. It was really interesting, right? A lot of haters and naysayers and a lot of people making the noise. It's easy to be a computer or keyboard warrior typing on your side of the monitor, but it's difficult to create content. And so Confirmant, Pride, um, Greek, Moonboy, these guys are taking time to create content, even after scrutiny, right? So you guys have my respects. It is not easy to create content and be chastised, but it is always easy to be on the other side, being a keyboard warrior. Asian bread pit right there. RJ, can you take off your shirt? RJ, can you take your shirt off for the animal for lunch? You guys are hilarious. Now look, my camera got all screwed up. You guys trolling too hard. Too hard. Hold on, let me fix my camera. It's all like out of focus now. Come on. Aha. Gotti. Yeah, guys, I don't know if you guys know this. My fiance and I have lost a total of 49 pounds together. Yes, I have lost 25 pounds. She has lost 20 because we got this wedding coming up ahead. We got it in February. So your boy's got to look snatched. All right. So I am feeling confident. What's up, Elias? Nobody likes others making money in a project. They're also in, but wasn't able to make those same gains. Yeah. Again, I've already beat this over and over and over, right? People want to make what Ross Cameron makes every morning. The dude makes people's salaries in one morning. People don't like that, right? People are like, well, you're just using us to dump your shares. Same thing as crypto, right? They'll say that those are the people making the noise. But the people not making the noise are the people that took the time to learn the skill, the craft, and they're also making money. I've tried to teach this in my course. Shout out to BlüWolf Crypto and Trooper and Elias in there. They are students. I've tried to tell people this when it comes to crypto, that the more important thing, it's the simple teach. Oh, I'm still showing this comment. Sorry. It's the simple teach a man or woman how to fish and feed them for a lifetime sort of thing, right? I can show you guys the projects I'm in, and you guys can just completely copy it. But will you know why I'm in those projects? When I'm taking profits? When I'm adding into it, right? No. Why? Because you didn't take the time to educate yourself. So that's the important thing. I want to teach you guys and I want to educate you guys why. That's the important thing. Share contract address for dogs pair. Make sure you guys use the real one. Don't be following other people's like links. Let me send it to you. You can find this on the official Telegram. It's also pinned. It's this one. All right, there you go. Thanks for the website. Too much fakes out there. Yeah, man. Stay vigilant. What are your thoughts on Drip applying that same logic? Over 130,000 into the faucet. My perspective on it has changed a little. Which logic again? I'm sorry, boy. I went on a whole bunch of rants. Doc, people should be thankful that YouTubers cover multiple projects. That's called diversification. I love that. I watch other content creators and I learn a lot from them. Doesn't mean that I'm getting in on those, but I like the awareness they are raising so that it gives me the decision whether or not I want to invest in it. That is my decision to make, not theirs, not anybody else's. Greetings from Ireland. What's up? I am wanting to visit Ireland. G crypto, straight up. What Asian are you? Filipino. Purebred. My plan, 550 drip BUSD LP. That's a fat stack. 1,000 in the wrap BNB pool. Okay, so you're single staking to farm dogs. 67 pigs in the pig pen to earn your dividends of BUSD and pigs. 1,000 in dogs in auto compounding, so you're gonna be in the dog pound for the loyalty. That's good. And 500 in dogs BUSD. I like that. You are well rounded in that entire portfolio, from what I see. I like that. Confirming. Thanks for the $5 super chat. People need to have accountability for their actions, but want to blame the people they first saw. People are always quick to point fingers. Sad. Yeah, it's always like that, man. It's always been like that. You just need to learn to brush it off. To be a content creator and a YouTuber, you need to have the thickest of skin because you are wide open to the internet trolls. Thoughts on Scratchy? I like Scratchy for sure. What is this troll? Yes, give me a troll. I hate this guy. I hate this guy's timing. It's so unprofessional. You tell us 12 ABD. It's now 3 and telling us be patient. This is a turnoff. Sorry. Oh, you're talking about Forex. Okay. I'll be professional with my response. Okay. First and foremost, if you are truly, and you're doing this full time, a crypto and DeFi investor, these days, like today, are one in a few. One in a few, like truly. So if you're trying to do this like part-time and you don't have all day to participate and wait around, I get that. I understand that. But there's a lot of things happening on the back end that you do not know. This happened in the first launch. And when this happened, he was able to, I really forgot the numbers. If someone was in here that was part of the first one, how many bots he blacklisted so that the price wouldn't get sniped, right? Wouldn't you want that? So Forex is doing a lot of stuff on his side that you don't see. Okay, should he be a little better with the timing? Up for interpretation. Now let me get back to the full-time crypto and DeFi investor. If you're doing this full-time, this is a little tough love, but you need to do what you need to do to open up days like this so that you can participate fully in these events, right? Because there are very few in between. There's just not many projects like this that everyone is super excited for that wants to be a part of. There's other projects that launch, sure, but not like this. Okay. So all I'm saying is you need to make the time. How about this? I'll be completely honest. If I was still working corporate, I would have taken today off. Flat out. I'll just be completely honest with that. Keto. No, it is a paleo hybrid diet that my fiance read. It's a book from Dr. Hyman. Interesting name, but I'm sure he didn't choose it. But yeah, he talks about, it's a really interesting book. It's called The 10-Day I think it's like 10-day cleanse or something. And it's really about eating more whole foods and less preservatives. That's the good word. Now, let me remind you, because I'm going to be creating content for branding myself later on, because I got a shit ton of footage. The meals that we were eating were so damn delicious. So delicious. You know, when you think paleo, you're just like raw chicken and leaves, right? It's actually not like that. It's very delicious. You're making dips and you're making sauces from scratch. I mean, we spent a shit ton of time in the kitchen, but no, yeah, we started. This is the 29th day, so we're not even a full month in yet. And I have lost 25 pounds. Brandy has lost 20 pounds. Again, wedding in February, right? That's just around the corner, so you got to look snatched. But it's working. Hey RJ, your thoughts, strategy on Chronos node and CrowSwap? I like it 100%. Let's address the elephant in the room that the price on Chronos nodes is less than stellar. But if you have the long-term vision on this, I've told my students this time and time again, right? If you have the long-term vision for Chronos nodes, it has the potential to pop for sure. CrowSwap is still paying out right now, which is amazing. Let me open a separate screen. I'm a visual learner, so let's keep sharing screens. You guys, I know you guys just want to stare at me with my cowboy hat, my Asian cowboy hat, but looking at CrowSwap is better. So yeah, CrowSwap is still paying 3.61% a day. Damn. See this? 3.61% a day. Now, if you were in early, some guy went in at the development fund with $20,000 raw, straight up. And at the first couple of days, it was at like 38% and 20%. APRs, daily APRs, right? That's DPR, daily percentage rate. And at $20,000, whoo, let's just say it was at 30%, he was making about $6,000 a day from CrowSwap. That's some money. And now let's say he's been hanging on this entire time. So it's $20,000. So it's $20,000 at 3%, 361, $722 a day still. Insanity. If you multiply that by 30 days, that's a $21,000 a month. So I like CrowSwap. I like CrowSwap because I've been able to have the privilege of speaking to the CrowSwap team. They are very forward thinking and they're very active and they're not letting this market slow them down. They're just continuing to build. So Brian Legend just got arrested. I've heard this just now. Do not know. I cannot confirm that. Chiscomisco, don't invest on Crow blockchain. Not financial advice. I wish I was Nancy Pelosi battling 1,000 on trades. You guys are funny. I'm already in, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that you're in a CrowSwap project, or I'm sorry, you're in a project on the Kronos blockchain, or you're unfortunately in on CrowSwap, because I don't know what's unfortunate about CrowSwap. I just showed you the numbers. Oh, thanks, Doc. Oh, here we go. B Legend did not get arrested. Every Seifu YouTuber debunked that FUD. See what I'm saying, man? There's just so much shit that people say all the time that's just no reason. The logic of how Strong's red flag was the fact that they had over 300,000 nodes created. Drip is getting heavy with multiple maxed out accounts from the same individuals. They have the same concerns. Okay. Yes. So that's a good question. And I think we have kind of spoken about this, if I'm not mistaken. Moon Boy, I apologize. I just have I speak to a lot of people. Oh, one sec. Okay. Yes. Some of the strong red flags of strong was the fact that it's been out for over a year when I had gotten in, and the fact that there was just it was top heavy, right? A lot of nodes, a lot of selling. People had nothing to do but to just sell it pretty much. So, do I feel that way about drip? Yes, initially in a way, right? And I say these names with respect. I don't want people thinking like, oh, RJ was throwing shade. It's not like that at all. You can record this. Well, it is recorded. So I can always use it in case people try to twist my words. But when you have your Ray Bartertowns, respect. When you have your Thomas G's, respect. Thomas G's the person. I say this all the time, and I mention him in my course that he's pretty much the person that like changed my mindset on just DeFi. I owe a lot to him. I'd like to take him out for a drink. When you have your Stunner Breezies, and you have other people out there that have maxed wallets, multiple maxed wallets, it becomes top heavy. Okay. And there's a lot of people every single day now maxing out their wallets. A lot. And there's not much to do with drip other than to create a new wallet and start feeding that wallet to max that wallet out. Forex has said several times now that he's doing a lot of things on his end to make sure that drip survives. And I believe that. The real question as a critical thinker here then is it enough to combat the gigantic whales from selling? And if so, what will it be? That's all it comes down to. Truly, I think that that's all it comes down to. So as of right now, drip is still paying 1% a day, 100%, right? It's paying you out 1% a day in drip, and that value of drip is dependent on what people are paying for. But yeah, the reason I'm super excited about Animal Farm is it's not that tainted just yet in terms of drip, right? You've had your Thomas G's, you've had your Stunner Breezes, you've had your Rays that got in when it was like early, and they deserve everything because they put in that money, they risked their capital to get in. So much respect to them, right? Scared money doesn't make money. Now, that system is still paying out 1%, but I'm really excited for Animal Farm because this gives us somewhat of an equal playing field. It hasn't been out for a year and some change, right? Well, it depends if you count the first launch or not, but you guys know what I'm trying to get at. You know, this is one of those things where it gives us a equal playing field of opportunity to get in because the time it's been open is not the same as when drip started out March of last year. So March of last year, so it's been paying out 1% every single day to everyone for a year and a half now. Let them come at me. Wait, did I miss something? No troll. The Greek isn't paid by Brian. Look, guys, remember is one of those things where it's so easy to just type something, just no proof whatsoever. I can say this. When I was creating Seifu videos, I was not paid by Seifu. And I don't think these guys are paid by Seifu either. So when people are saying, oh, they're just paid off, not true. I can say that for myself that I was never paid by Seifu in Seifu, right? I never was paid to create those stuff. So I don't know why people think this all the time. It's their like one of their favorite go-tos is like, oh, he's paid to shill. How about I'm not. Ooh, this is interesting. I kind of want to talk about this because some of you guys in here are in stable fund. I am not. I'm not. I've heard a lot of people tell me to get in a stable fund, but I haven't gotten into it. I've also heard of Furio. One of my students have pitched Furio several times now. So good to see other people are in there. Nas. Okay, so you were on the first launch. I think I'm catching up to what I was talking about like 20 minutes ago. Damn, that first launch is 8 hours long. Stayed up all night. Yeah, I think we stayed up too, man. I honestly forgot. Was it at evening? It was an evening launch. I forgot. But yeah, it was a long time. It was a long time. Again, it's just one of those things where if you're a crypto investor, you need to take the time for days like this because they come very few in between. No, totally understand you, but just like any business, you can't say you're going to open at 12, then 5, still have people lining up outside saying, just wait. I understand passive. I do. I do. What's this one? Well, last time it was over 6 hours overdue, and we got rescheduled for a week, if I'm not mistaken. Did we get rescheduled? A week? Man, my mind is leaving me. Crow's Pool is legit. Yeah, it's been paying. It's been paying. If you got in early, you've been reaping the rewards. That's all I can say. I mean, imagine if it keeps going until 1%. Now it's like the same power as Drip, and it's just been doing that since launch. It's just crazy. I don't know if Strong Block and Drip can be compared at this point. Drip is top heavy, but isn't Animal Farm a doorway for Drip to get to BUSD and sell that instead? So Drip wouldn't be sold or dip. Okay, so yes, Drip is top heavy. But isn't Animal Farm a doorway for Drip to get to BUSD? So the only way you can get to BUSD is if you take the Drip and you pair it with BUSD so that it doesn't get sold, right? You pair it up and you stake it in the farm to earn pigs, so that pigs, you can either sell the pigs or you can stake the pigs to earn your BUSD and rewards. Damn, my voice is going raspy. You guys hear that? I sound like a cowboy that's been smoking. Give me a sec. Let me get a drink. Give me a sec. Hot damn. All right, bitches, I'm back. And some ASMR. Did I answer this question or no? So you'd pair drip to BSD, and then you stake the BSD to earn pigs, stake the pigs to earn BUSD. So that's probably the only way. If not, you still have to, if you're wanting to like take the profits from drip raw, you take the drip, sell the drip still to earn BNB, and then you can do whatever you want with BNB to the animal farm, whether you want to buy more dogs or pigs. So I think right now the only use for it is you can go to the faucet, or I'm sorry, the reservoir, and or drip BUSD. Are you still buying Kronos nodes? I haven't put any fresh capital in there, but I have been compounding. I'm at like 56 or 57 nodes. So my goal is 100 for sure. I want to max out a wallet before Kronos nodes reaches the 150,000 max. I think we're going to see some really interesting things when we get to 150,000 maxed Kronos nodes, because it's simple supply and demand, right? Now all of a sudden, if the Kronos nodes team and the CroSwap team, which is the same thing, sister companies, if they pop off and all of a sudden everyone with nodes is printing money, it's simple supply and demand. Okay, there's a high demand with zero supply. You can't get any more nodes. What's going to happen with supply and demand? So I think we're going to see some amazing things when that reaches, and the Kronos nodes and the CroSwap team continues to build. We're going to see some cool things. And I think they still want to look at lending, so you can lend out your nodes. So I don't know how that's going to work, but it's got to be to where both of us is making money. So like Pride, if I have a node and you want to lease it, I'll lease it to you and you make passive income, but I make passive income also. But it's got to be an incentive where I make more, or else why would I lease it out? I should just keep it myself, right? So it'll be interesting how they do that. Yes, the internet is full of them and they know it. Let me ask people this. Why would you spend time going to a YouTube channel or a Twitter as a grown adult? Look at yourself. I'm talking to the FUD and the trolls out there. Why would you spend time as a grown-ass adult and just troll someone? Do something better with your life. For real. Do I use StreamYard or OBS? I used to use OBS, but StreamYard's UI, chef's kiss. Much better, much cleaner, easier to use, but it is paid. I have a paid version of StreamYard, but you can use the free one. Let's address this. You paid yourself for your trip to the UK? Oh shit, I have bots in here. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Best adult dating site, Tinder Hot XYZ. Make sure you guys do not go to that channel. Okay, muted. Where's that question? No, I didn't pay for that. That was a paid trip, but I did not accept payment. Like, are you trying to troll, or what is the purpose here? Did I get paid to create Seifu content? No. Now, what your interpretation of that is up to you, Ronnie. So silly. Gosh. All right. 69 cents. I lost a lot of money on that clown. Sorry to hear that. I Seamer bots. RJ, congratulations on your engagement. Happy for you. Always creating good content. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sincerely. That does not go unnoticed. In a world of trolls and Ronnies, I'm just joking, Ronnie. Calm down. In a world full of trolls, it's nice to see comments like that. Con, you need the vacation. Confirming, get yourself a vacation, man. Oh no. Same confirming. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe they are not adults, but kids that don't have anything to do. Here's the scarier part, Seamer. Here's the scarier part in all that. If they're kids, cool. But what if they're not kids? That's cringe. That would mean that they're not kids. That would mean that they're adults doing that behind the keyboard. What's up, Grant? RJ, good to see you. Just joined. Are we still waiting for the launch? Yes, we are. This is just a live launch party. We're just waiting on the relaunch of Animal Farm. Last time I went in on Animal Farm, I had so much adrenaline because pigs was going off the charts. And guess what? Guess what? I learned my lesson on that one as well. Right? Because my friend and I were looking at $30,000, $40,000 in profit, but we were so greedy. Still new. I was still relatively new to DeFi. Not much lessons have been learned yet. But we didn't make the $30,000 or $40,000. It went from, we were like, oh my God, pigs is at $500, $600, $700, $800. Pigs is at $900. It's gonna go to t-shirt prices, which is like $20,000. And it like touched 900 and some change, and then everyone started taking profits, right? And it like went all the way to like $300 or something like that. You're sitting there like, why didn't I just lock profits, right? Same thing with day trading. Like, no one ever gets pissed when you just lock in profits. Damn it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Ronnie, did you not hear the rant I said earlier about taking responsibility? Yes. Let's go, Ronnie. Did you not hear what I said earlier about taking responsibility for your own actions? No? If you were here and you still typed that, buddy, I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm pretty sure I went through a 15 to 20-minute rant about how our society nowadays has no personable accountability. Well, maybe, RJ, I got in because I believed in what you were telling us. I was telling you that I was excited about a project that was making people money. Did you take your profits or did you compound? Did you have a strategy to exit? Interesting. Interesting. I'm keeping you in here. I'm not going to block you. I'm interested to have conversation, but I literally went through a 20-minute rant earlier about how people in our society now always want to point fingers. I lost $35,000 in strong block because someone told me about it. I sold one of my properties to get into strong block because someone told me about it. And I blamed myself. Wow, what a concept. I took what someone told me, made my own decision, made my own evaluation, and pulled the trigger on strong block, but I did not blame the person that showed me the project because I take personal accountability. There's a difference there, right? You're saying you lost money on Seifu. I'm saying I lost money in strong block, a lot of money, and yet you're looking to blame people and I'm not. I took what I learned and I became better. Yikes. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Right. I don't let me be so respectful in this. That gives me no confidence in your next businesses. I am here on the channel to help raise awareness on projects that I'm excited about. Okay. What you do after you watch my videos will be on you. You have to take responsibility. If I tell you that I'm going in on Animal Farm, that's because I have taken weeks and days and hours researching the project, going through it with my own community and my students. And I have personally decided to make the conscious decision after all my research, no one else's, to go in on this project. Now I'm excited to announce it. That's why I'm here at an Animal Farm launch stream party. Now, what people do is on you. That's on you. If you're watching this stream and you're like, man, Animal Farm, he's telling me about Animal Farm. Maybe I should do my research instead of just blindly getting into a project. Ay, 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 ay. I clicked the button 5 times, putting BNB, transferring it. I have invested over 15,000. I feel you, man. I feel you. As a member of BlüWolf Discord, I can tell you he's real as it gets and is very open to letting people share their opinions and learning. It's not about agreeing, but learning and respect. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not going to ever block anyone like from voicing their opinion. You're allowed to voice your opinion. You have to understand that I'm not going to peel over and not say my 2 cents if I disagree with it, especially if I disagree with it. Like you and I, like Eric can come into the BlüWolf Discord, say his piece and say, hey, guess what, RJ? Animal Farm was a piece of shit. I've been like, dang, that sucks. I'm sorry you feel that way. Let me know what happened. And we can talk about it like human beings. I'm not going to bash on Eric. I'm not going to be like, well, Eric, you told me to buy Animal Farm or some shit, right? It never goes to blaming. You want to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation. I'm always open to conversation. I actually really dig critical thinking conversations. How do you get better if you're not thinking outside the box, if you're not engaging? Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. What blockchain is Animal Farm on? Also, what will the launch price be? So there are two native tokens being on the Animal Farm. One is dogs. Second is pigs. Did someone announce something in Telegram, or am I being trolled? Do you guys have these Telegram issues where someone's talking and then all of a sudden like it goes quiet and you think that it's just quiet, but like your Telegram got jacked up? Okay, so I'm sorry. So there'll be dogs and there will be pigs. All right. And so what the launch price is going to be. So I'm assuming you're talking about dogs because dogs is locked up right now. No one knows just yet. Right now, the price of pigs is going for $123 after it did peak at 191. So, I mean, if you look at like the price chart of pigs, it went from like 60 to like 190. So yeah, expect profit taking. Then people sold to probably get started and get stacking on their stuff for the launch. Corn dog, how he's speaking the truth. Did I miss something again? You're kind of pooping on your audience. If that's how you view it, man, listen, I'm not here to tell you how you should think. If that's how you're interpreting it, I apologize. I'm not gonna ever sugarcoat stuff when I'm live and being approached, right? If someone's telling me, hey RJ, you're a piece of shit for telling me about this project, I'm gonna question why you're not taking personal responsibility. And if your answer is shit, I don't know what to tell you. Digging the hat. Thanks, Riva. Carlos, RJ, do you think Strong can make a comeback? No, because a lot of the loyal investors that was in there got shat on. And that trust was lost. So if David Moss can, I don't know, like find a whole bunch of random new investors to invest in, maybe, but it's tough to get all the previous people back in there because he really shat on them. Like I know a lot of people in the Strong community that I became friends with, and whew, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Um, Listen, I love this. This is so fucking cool. Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys on blast. Doc is part of the BlüWolf family. He's a student, and he's saying, "Join the BlüWolf pack, and we'll take care of you," because it's true. This much I can say, very very true. There's a reason why the BlüWolf Discord is closed to exclusive invite only. And that is because this is going to be tough. I don't want just anybody in there. I want a community of like-minded individuals that are laser focused on creating financial freedom and building generational wealth. My mods it's not their job to sit there and babysit grown adults acting a fool. It shouldn't be like that. When you see all these discords with 5,000, 10,000 people and the mods are saying they're muting, be respectful, do this. It shouldn't be like that, guys. We're adults. We're here to make money. Let's talk about making money, right? This is a beautiful thing. Doc is a student of BlüWolf, and so is Crypto Trooper. And look at these guys. Amazing. The real answer here is, Ronnie, get involved with a community that keeps you updated. Okay. Now, Ronnie, I apologize. I because I'm seeing some comments here that, I don't want people attacking you, but I really did. I mean, out of this 1 hour and 30-minute conversation, I did spend at least 15 minutes talking about how our society nowadays really cannot take responsibility. It's a sad thing. I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general, right? When I'm putting myself as an example where I'm telling you I have lost hard-earned money on projects, but I'm not blaming anyone. Now put that into perspective and now look at the entire community. Kind of like, again, not putting fingers on you, but look at what you did. You came in and you're like, well, you told me to, right? It's something that I deeply wish comes back soon in our society, is the ability to take personal responsibility. That's all. I apologize. I got a little heated, but I probably just came off that rant and then I saw that and I was like, what? So, public apology. Um do I hold Seifu? Am I going to sacrifice? No, but I know people in here that are part of Seifu, and I truly, sincerely wish them nothing but the best. And I wish and hope everyone makes money. That's what I want for everyone. My goal in this channel, as I pivoted and move forwards, I definitely want to move everyone, including DeFi and crypto. I want to use my channel where it's at right now and potentially grow in time to move us towards mass adoption. In Miami, when I do my workshop, that'll be the first true testament of, can I do this live in front of people? Who knows? I might freeze up, just totally troll. Totally agree with what you're saying about responsibility. I'm sorry, I need to show this. We see people blaming everyone else continuously. We should take responsibility for everything we do. Yeah, I mean, guys, I lose money all the time. Day traders lose money every single day, right? When they take a trade, they lose money. When they take a trade, they win money. But again, going back to day trading, they have a plan where their entry is, where their exit is, and where their stop loss is, where they're willing to just cut it and take the loss, right? Now, when day traders lose money, they're not blaming the market. They're not blaming the community. They're not blaming someone else they were watching. They lost that money because they entered and it went the other way. That's it. They move on. They just move on to the next one, right? You just got to keep chugging along. I mean, that you need grit to be an investor. I mean, that's if I can teach that, I would. But there's just so many books on there on psychology, investing psychology, whether that's real estate, day trading, investing. I wish there was one for crypto, but it's all the same principle, really. You have to battle hard in your mind so that you're not emotional. How do you get there? Well, you need to be in the market. There's always a saying, time in the market is better than timing the market. You learn so much when you're in the market. You're learning about your emotions. You're like, oof, that price dip hurt me. Well, why did it hurt me? Ask yourself why. Oh, maybe I have too much invested, right? Use it as a learning process. Well, next time I'm going to make sure I minimize my risk so that when I get into it, I'm not so emotional, right? There's just so many micro changes you can make to make yourself a better investor. But Ronnie, I'm waiting to join the animal farm. I got a quadrillion plants, and the only thing these plants produce are lice and itching. Yeah, I am in the animal farm. Wait, are you talking about oh, you're talking about plants. So you're in the drip garden. So I'm in the drip garden as well. and I'm earning maybe 2 LP tokens a day, which is about $20. But we'll see what it does when all this goes live. Telegram sucks. Agreed. I'm open to BlüWolf, but I just don't know what I can trust on the moment right now. It's valid. That is a so valid comment to make, right? There's just so many gurus out there, but that decision is up to you. What I can do, because I'm not a salesperson. I'm like this most trash salesperson on the planet. What I can do, Ronnie, is if you are interested, you can register for one of the webinars and just listen, right? If it's something that you like, you can reach me and we can work it out. If not, well, then at least you took the time to listen to the webinar and see what I have to offer. If not, it's okay. And no feelings are hurt here. All I want everyone to do is I want everyone to be successful, make money, and take responsibility. That's it. Dangerous Crypto OG. OG SafeMoon holder and on your drip faucet. Thank you for turning me on to drip and the ecosystem. Hey, let's go. Yeah. It's important to keep your eye open for other projects. I mean, imagine if I didn't evolve as an investor and I stayed with SafeMoon. We would be in a completely different space. I would probably be back to my 9 to 5, and I would have just lost so much money if I just hung on, right? It's tough. It's tough. So you have to continue evolving as an investor, as a person, right? I blew up a little bit at Ronnie. I apologize live. That's me trying to be a better person. You know, not a lot of people will do that. They'll just stick to their guns and double down on it and say, fuck you, Ronnie. But that's not the way I am. You know, I read it and I apologize that I came in a little hot at Ronnie, but I apologized. So, I mean, you know, the whole takeaway here is you're welcome. I'm glad you kept an open mind to learning as well as becoming better and evolving. I'm still in the update, right? This is an Animal Farm launch update stream party. We are still on the Telegram. The latest from Forex is 128. Be patient, almost ready, which is a little troll, but we're all just kind of hanging out, enjoying each other here. So just hanging out here. I'm probably going to snack soon. It's 3:34 Eastern time. Of course, thank you so much to everyone tuning in and hanging out during this launch party. I am having a lot of fun. I really am. My voice is starting to feel a little more raspy, so I keep drinking bubblies. So you guys were talking about like how I've been losing weight. This thing is a lifesaver. I actually did not like carbonated water before. Now I do. It's kind of odd. Way too many sensitive people in here. How is accountability or lack thereof pooping on your people? I think we already covered that, but I do appreciate it. Osmos. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes people take things a little too close to heart, and sometimes I deliver it with heat, which I apologize for. So be easy. I want a BlüWolf. That sounds kind of cute. It sounds like you kind of want like a BlüWolf plush toy. All right. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys 2 guides. All right. And I promise this is all the shilling I'm going to do. So first and foremost, here is the welcome guide. Okay. The welcome guide is just a freebie anyone can download, which is cool. Again, I want to move us towards that ultimate goal of massive adoption, like mass adoption. I want everyone to be involved in crypto. So how do I do that? Well, I help people really learn how to onboard and purchase their first Bitcoin. But that doesn't stop there, right? I want them to be thrilled about this underworld known as DeFi. So that's the first step. The second step is getting people to understand what DeFi is. And you guys need to understand that if you're in DeFi right now, you need to give yourself a round of applause, because DeFi is, if you taught yourself DeFi, it's no easy feat. You are way ahead of a lot of people. And the second one is this one. All right. So if you guys want to get involved, download the freebie. It's a free PDF. I created it. And then the next one is a webinar that you can book to listen to me and see what I have to offer. And if it is for you and you really, really like it, you are welcome in the BlüWolf family with open arms. You see a lot of students in here talking about it. I didn't pay them to say those things. It's actually really, really amazing to read it live. So my respects and my thank yous to them. And then, of course, you know, if you don't like it, then again, no harm done there. You know, I just want people to make sure that you guys do choose a community that you trust, because you have to be careful out there. I'm sure a lot of people here listening in on this live session is a part of other Discords. But guess what? How many of you guys have seen internet trolling in the Discords? And then you have to see the moderators go in there and be like, let me kick you out. I'm banning you. I'm putting you on timeout. It shouldn't be like that. Guys, we're grown adults. Like, how do I help? How do I help you get better as an investor? How do I help you get to your version of financial freedom? It shouldn't be about like internet trolling. There's a place for that. Twitter is already one of them. But the Discord, that is something I've contemplated over and over and over to like open it up. But then I would just open the floodgates to the trolls of the internet. Ronnie, we hear you. Really sucks watching investments go from $1,000 to $1, or the Luna community. Ooh, Luna. That's a tough one. Barry. Nice, man. Yeah, so definitely check out the links I sent you guys. You know, I'm not, you can ask some of my students here, I'm not like aggressive at all. If I took sales training, they would say to be aggressive, and that's just not my style. What I will do is I'll create content and I'll create things that I can help you with, and then just let that do the talking, to be honest. Like, if you don't want it, I'm not going to push it. But get your freebie, register for a webinar, and let me know. My chat room's always open. You're in Goldbridge, and that gives you a bit of confidence. Goldbridge is, I heard someone in our community say Goldbridge. Was it you, Eric? Pretty sure it was Eric. Where they give you like you're part of, is it bots? Is Goldbridge the ones where they're paying you and like they're investing in bots? It's something like that. Sorry I missed this earlier. I just joined, but what's your strategy with the Animal Farm V2? I bought some pigs and staked them in the pig pen. That is good. That's a good strategy, because you're going to earn dividends back in BUSD and pigs for all the transaction that's about to happen when this thing goes live. Shit, I need to make sure my thing is on. Ooh, man, you guys are about to troll me. All of a sudden, I'm going to see like later on, it's live, and I wasn't even paying attention. This needs to be a separate window before I continue trolling. One sec. That's a static window. And this is the one I'm going to use to just troll around. Okay, so my strategy going into it, is easy. So if you guys caught my AMA with Forex, it's just drip. I'm sorry, drip. God damn it. It's just dogs and BUSD. And then I'm going to eventually put a lot in the dog pound so that I can start lowering my taxes on a wallet level as well as the dog level. My strategy is to just farm the shit out of pigs. Okay, so I'm going in on the dogs BUSD. The reason I'm going in the dogs BUSD is because Forex himself said that the dogs BNB might be a little more diluted because people are going to go into the dog pound. People are going to turn on auto compounding, which means that they're going to take their BNB that they earned, automatically split it and pair it to dogs, and then stake it in the dogs BNB pool. So that's going to be my strategy. I'm sure they'll all be equally diluted, but I'm just going to go into dogs BUSD because it also lowers the chances of impermanent loss. Meaning if dogs go up or down in value, at least half of my investment in BUSD stays stable. Hope that helped. If you're talking about Seifu, I got in at 300, DCA'd on the drop at 50, started looking for other projects and made my losses back. That's amazing. See, if you have a plan and stick to it, it can work or it cannot. In this example, it worked. If you want to be a degen DeFi investor, it means constant investing. My whole DeFi adventure started with Jonathan telling me that buying drip at 105 was a brilliant plan. I don't know who Jonathan is, but by the time I had gone into drip, I bought in around $56 or $60, and it was the most unreal thing I've ever witnessed when it went all the way up to like 100. I'm like, this is crazy. It was almost like the Doge days when I got into Doge, when I bought in at like 3 cents and went to like 60 or 70 cents. Still, thanks for replying, RJ. Not a lot of YouTubers have the balls to do that. I appreciate it. Look, but see what I'm saying, Ronnie? Like, look what happens when two people can have a conversation. It's important. Like, yes, I blew up. I was a little heated because I just came from a rant. And then I pedaled it back. I was like, listen, he's probably just frustrated. Anyone would be when they lose money. I know I was frustrated when I lost money in Strong. I thought, God, oh my God, I thought Strong was going to retire me and my family. I was like, I'm going to put my family's money in this and we're just going to live off Strong profits. But then it tanked and I knew how I felt. So, of course, you know, but here's the important thing, Ronnie, right? Don't take this. Don't, what am I trying to say? Like, don't take this lightly. You are also, I thank you as well, because it takes two people to have a mature conversation, right? It only takes one person on the other side of that to be immature and just blow up as well. And now we have you and me blowing up with each other, and it's not good, right? But I apologized. You took it, and here we are. We're still having a conversation. I love it. That's how it should be. People need to learn how to have like civil conversation. Thanks for all you do. I've been put in a position to do very well in crypto because of the content of yours that I decided to follow. Thank you. I'm also on your drip team and can't wait to hit max payout. Man, I haven't hit max payout, but hopefully it's definitely still around for everyone to hit max payout. That'd be amazing. Here comes another one. Just letting you guys know, I do not know how to take compliments well. I just don't. I'm just sitting there like, but I just kind of looked at this one, and Trooper is so troll. But he says, I've studied under a bunch of guys, including Ross from Warrior Trading. The absolute best part of BlüWolf is the modest guy here running this live stream. Believe me, it is so worth it. Thank you, Trooper. I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't know how to take compliments. Thank you. I appreciate it. And one thing that I wanted to say that I am toying with in the Discord. And we had our first one and it was super, I think it was really, really well. So I have a moderator in there. You guys actually might know him. He's also another content creator. His name is Krug Crypto. He's my moderator. He's the one that built my Discord. He's super, super smart. I really respect his analysis and his opinion, and he's very, very smart. But we held a group session and group clinic, which I plan to do weekly in the Discord to talk about projects and to talk about Q&A. And if you guys have any questions on certain projects, this is where you guys can use me to ask questions, right? And we did our first one, and it was a learning process because we used the Discord to do a show. And in the Discord, oddly enough, you can't share your screen. And I like a more intimate approach. I want you guys to be able to see me, and I like to see you guys if you want to share your screen. So I didn't like it. So I was kind of go to this website and follow me and see what I'm doing. But I don't like that. I want to share my screen, kind of like what I'm doing here with you guys, where I share my screen. So in the next one, I'm probably going to do a webinar, and then I'm going to send that webinar link to everyone in the Discord. And then you guys can join and come in and ask questions, right? I like the plan for that is to do that weekly. So yes, the plan will have group clinics or sessions in the Discord, which will be cool. Because it's one of those things where you guys purchase it, and it's not a one and done thing where it's great, well, now I won't ever get to talk to RJ again. Actually, these guys talk to me every single day in the Discord. Jeff and I, another student, and I went into the voice chat and was just chatting it up yesterday about the animal farm. So I want to make sure that you guys get value. That is the important thing about that, because I respect everyone's time and I respect everyone's hustle to better themselves. So Trooper, thank you. I'm the troll, huh? People like you are funny. Brandy giving me my snacks. What an amazing fiance. Let's get back to this. This is just in time for my snacks. I'm the troll, huh? People like you are funny. 330. Oh, I'm sorry. You're looking at the time. 3:30, and we still waiting on animal. All I'll say is it's just Forex. Okay. So let's have a conversation, just like I did with Ronnie. So what do you want to do about it, passive? You really have, in my opinion, two options. You can just leave and forget about the launch and miss out. Or you can stick it out. And now here you have two more options. If you stick it out, you can try and be optimistic and make the best out of the situation. We're all here waiting, right? Or you can just be pessimistic about it like you are. Those are your options. I don't know what else you want to do. Thanks for the offer. I will definitely listen to the webinar. I'm just a simple blue collar guy. I can only miss $500 a month to improve the future of my kids. And I respect that. Brandy and I, my fiance, we're doing what we can. And I'm sure the majority of everyone here, including my students, want to better not only our lives, but our future lives, right? Our kids. Brandy and I will have maybe kids down the road. You never know. But we want to better ourselves. But you can do that with proper education and a community. No excuses needed, RJ. I will never be offended by being told the truth. Well, again, Ronnie, I appreciate you being mature to have that conversation with me. So everyone witnessed that. I mean, everyone witnessed the conversation you and I just had. Kristen, what's up? Kristen owes me delicious food. I'm also an OG SafeMoon. I was an early SafeMoon investor and love what they are doing. I hope you guys make money off of it. I don't say that negatively. I'm just saying I hope everyone makes money off of that. I call it telling someone something with passion. John, are you here to troll? I haven't really been paying attention. So you're saying you're in here talking about OG SafeMoon. Let me do a little bit of research before I jump to conclusions here. So you're talking about OG SafeMoon, which I acknowledge. And now someone asked a question about piggy bank, and you go, piggy bank, proper scam that one. Knowing that you're in here with the title Animal Farm Launch Stream Party, and you're going to bash piggy bank, but you're going to shill another project. I will answer you, Argenis or Argenis Zerpa. So Forex said this on the live AMA that if you want a true high risk, high reward, piggy bank is kind of like one of your drip gardens where you get like 3%, but it's like a game where you have a higher yield, but the people need to play it correctly. I'm not in the piggy bank. I'm gonna stake dogs BUSD, earn pigs, and from there my options are sell the pigs for profit or stake the pigs to increase my position in the farm. I'm gonna keep it simple. Yes, I am part of Drip Garden. So the LP pairs that I'm making from the Drip Garden, I'm gonna put in the farm. And that is my my goal. All right. I've let you guys kind of slide a little bit on this one, but if you guys continue to shill projects like hashtag OG SafeMoon, I've let it slide. You'll get blocked. It's kind of disrespectful to just go in here and just keep shilling that project or any project really. You've said it. You guys have said it enough already, right? People here saw it. Not to keep saying it. Eric, no, not in Goldbridge. I'm in something similar called Ghost Trader, hedge fund style trading where profits are shared to NFTs. Okay. So this is interesting. It says, I don't think piggy bank is bringing the returns we were thinking. For me, I would play with the garden more. Yeah, so remember, there's no right or wrong answer in the animal farm. Everyone is making money some different type of way. If you guys watch Thomas G, aka Crypto Talk, he was printing $5,000 a day on piggy bank. I want you to go to his channel and tell him he's not making money. Right? There's just different ways, different plays. That's why there's so many options, or else it would just be so linear, right? Only invest in dogs so that you can earn pigs, so that you can stake it to earn BUSD. If he didn't want any options, it would have just been that option. But there's other options. Damn it, where's my mods? I actually need to go to the live version because I'm in the StreamYard. So I need to go to the live YouTube to catch the trolls live. I'm not talking to you again until you take that hat off. No. I'm not really interested in Tinder. Prefer OnlyFans. I heard a lot of people make money in OnlyFans. Cannot deny the money being made in OnlyFans. Even with the hat, you made money with the hat. Trooper Brandy already ran up upstairs. She like handed me my snacks and then ran off. If you guys ever get into a super fortunate and lucky situation where you can get yourself a good girlfriend and a good fiance like mine, I never ever, let's go off track a little bit. Don't worry, we're still monitoring Animal Farm. I never thought I would be in a position, this is like me being vulnerable and opening up to you guys, by the way. I never thought I would be in a position I am right now, meaning I'm engaged to an awesome woman. I was the I was the biggest bachelor from like 2013 to like 2021, 2022, 2021 actually. Because things in the past, and I was like, I don't ever want to get hurt. It's a troll reason. Why would I sit here and get in a relationship, express myself, open myself up for being hurt, and then you get hurt anyways, and then you get trolled, and now you're sad and you're affected your moods, you don't want to go out. So I told myself, no more. I'm just going to be a bachelor, just enjoy life, have fun. And I did. For the longest time, I just bought a house, I bought a motorcycle, I bought cool cars. No one there to tell me yes or no. And then eventually, of course, I met Brandy and just things flipped. I was like, damn, didn't think I'd be in this situation. But Brandy, she's amazing. So, don't know why I got in that tangent, but I saw Trooper say hello to Brandy. People acting like 3 to 4 hours is a long time. How about these people who waited for E 2.0? Yeah, I mean, again, it's a mindset thing. You know, you can be here, you can sit here. You have two options. You can sit here and we can just call, cry, and complain about it. Or we're like, God damn it, Forex, you said noon. Or we could just chill and have fun, relax, talk about things, talk about food, ask me questions. I haven't gone live for a long time, and I've addressed a lot of questions here. Okay, this is a good question. Maybe someone can educate me. I've been hearing about Zen and how the creator was an OG Google developer, maybe. And he allowed minting of free Zen for free. And people thought it was a scam, right? But I haven't really done much research after that. I haven't heard about Moonbeam, though. I have not. I tend to slur my words when I'm drinking sparkling water. I have not heard about Moonbeam. Just waiting. Oh, we got live news. Drip Liberation working on linked site. Of all days for drip liberation to need us to do some maintenance on it. Hang tight. We will be unpausing very soon. I will post short countdowns so no one is caught off guard. Okay. Let me share this so you guys see this. I want to make sure you guys are fully aware and understand that this is how Forex does this. All right, here you go. Can you guys see that? Kind of. Oop, let me unhide this. So here he is saying drip liberation working on linked site because right now drip liberation isn't working. So he wants to bring that in-house. Of all the days for drip liberation to need us to do some maintenance on it, hang tight. We'll be damn peanuts. We'll be unpausing very soon. I will post short countdowns so no one is caught off guard. Watch me smash all these emojis. Oh, damn, I'm only allowed one. It'll be the fire one. There you have it. We have more news. They come and go, brother. They come and go. I didn't play the drip garden right. I should have done the 6-1 strategy. Yeah. If you don't play correctly, your multiplier is going to get wrecked. Okay, so what that means is you guys need to spend 5 days compounding, 2 days taking profits, or 6 days compounding, 1 day taking profits. That's how you play these minor games. Ronnie, I need to go. It's 21:58 here. So that is 9:58 your time. I wish everyone an awesome day. Thank you, RJ, for your time, and Doc too. Thanks, Ronnie. I'm really glad we were able to have a conversation. Thank you. Thank you. Killian, hey RJ, I follow you from France. Ooh, since some good times. You really look to be a very good person. Hope you're going to have a lot of good things in your life. Damn, that's so nice. God. Thank you, Killian. Such nice words. Love the hat. Plan on buying a ranch here in New Mexico when I make the big time. You and your hat can come and visit. Okay, let me tell you guys a little bit more information about me and my fiance. Brandy is a straight country girl. Country. I'm from Chicago, straight Chi-town, right? Gangsta represent. Like I grew up in Chicago. Parents moved us out in the suburbs and stuff like that, so we had a better schooling. But I grew up in Chicago my entire life. So how a country person and a city person meet is beyond me, but I have found that Brandy, since she grew up in the country, loves to go to the city. And it's vice versa, right? I grew up in the city, but since I've moved here in the Carolinas, I've really enjoyed the country more, just the quietness of it. Just because in Chicago, you know, everything was urban life, so many buildings, so many buildings. And yeah, I mean, I love that you're thinking of buying a ranch. I would love to have property somewhere. Here's my stipulation. This is interesting, and I hope this isn't like too absurd to wish for. I would love to buy a property in the mountains where I have my own land, but I'm not too far from civilization, right? I don't want to have to drive an hour away to the closest Starbucks or just civilization. Does anyone have any good recommendations? Oh my God, I would open up my notepad and I would take so many notes. You guys don't even know. Someplace Brandy and I can buy land or a house, an amazing house, maybe a lake house if we're lucky, and have land but not be too far away from civilization. Like we don't want to be in the boons, right? I will take notes. I promise you. It's because you're a real motherfucker, not a fanboy or not a fuckboy. I don't know what that means. Did I miss something again? I tend to miss stuff. Play Piggy Bank and Drip Garden with the goal of producing as many pigs as you can. Drip BOC to farm pigs, break pigs, and stake pigs. Yeah, see, I mean, I love seeing everyone's strategies. There's so many different strategies. But yeah, you could do this one. Thanks, Drip Palace. Oh, wow. So Drip Liberation is the hang up on the new site. I was finally able to scoop some Drip BOC on the old website. Hey, nice. Congratulations. Doc, love me some country barbecue. Oklahoma has the best barbecue. Oh, man, you are opening a can of worms for sure. You're opening a very interesting conversation here. So I cannot speak on Oklahoma barbecue because I haven't had Oklahoma barbecue, but I've had Carolina barbecue and I have had Texas barbecue. Now, for those that want to get a little bit educated on barbecue, Carolina's is more vinegar based and pork based barbecue. And from my understanding, right, I've visited it twice now. Texas, especially Austin, I've been to Salt Lake. Whew, their barbecue is more like tomato based and beef based. And so it's two separate. I like both. I prefer like beef brisket and stuff. What kind of barbecue is Oklahoma barbecue, Doc? Ooh, let me take notes. But Maryland is so expensive. Places to check. Maryland, Virginia. Do you still actively spend with the Royal Indigo? 100%. It is a main workhorse for me in my account. Because I was still grandfathered in the old rate. So until like my rate is up, which it'll like plummet, but it's okay because it's still my bridge to and from crypto to the real world. Speaking of barbecue, how's the new grill? I love the new grill. Don't get me started. Let me show you my grill. I love this thing. Okay. I should grill with my hat. That would be amazing. Okay. Let me show you guys. I don't remember that being this expensive, but here's my grill. So what I have is the Char Griller Gravity Fed 980. Okay. This thing is a beast because see that little hopper on the side? Let me see if I can find this picture. Here we go. This hopper. What you do is you just feed charcoal in there. And then like what you do is you can like layer a layer of charcoal, then a layer of wood, like hickory or something. And then you can layer charcoal and then you can layer wood, right? And it goes in there and it's gravity fed, right? So here's the person pouring in charcoal and then you light it up from the bottom. So here's the ash catch pan. This is where the charcoal goes. You light it up from under here. So it's kind of like that chimney. And then you close it up and here's that fan that blows a hot air into the entire chamber that cooks delicious meats. Yes, it's amazing. So, so good. And yeah, it holds temperature really nice. So I personally, I really, really love grilling. I do. Brandy knows this. Like, I love being able to produce delicious foods coming out of this thing. Ribs, brisket, pork butt, salmon, chicken, wings. Love it. Maryland sucks. I've lived here for 33 years near Cherry Hill. Dang. Oklahoma barbecue is close to Texas. Only better. This guy. Oklahoma has better bark build on their smoked meats and always cook to internal perfection. Unlike Texans. Damn, Doc. You throwing these words right now. Spicy. So when does the Animal Farm actually launch? To be determined, buddy. That's why we are all here hanging out right now. Is my camera okay, I thought it was like blurry again. I've smoked some classic salt, pepper, garlic ribs right now, by the way. Going low and slow. Low and slow is the way to go. There's no need to rush things. There's no need to rush meats. Let me ask you guys this. There's 48 of you guys watching, chilling with us right now, enjoying this Animal Farm party launch. Do you guys like this or do you guys like this? The blue light. Doc says the darker one. Blue. Did my light get all jacked up? What the hell? Hold on. This is my real setup. This is like normally my real setup. But it's like dark, right? You can't even see my cowboy hat anymore. I'm like a ninja. If I just go like this, you guys won't be able to see me. Is it true? Yeah, this is like my Batman setup. Right? It's got like that little light. It's got this thing. So we just got that Forex announcement. Therefore, chances are we're probably at least I would say we're probably I don't want people like holding me to this number I'm about to toss out. But let's say 2 to 3 hours. So, with that being said, probably in the next 40 minutes, Brandy and I are going to make dinner. I'm still going to have this open. I need this open because every second counts in when launches like this happen. And then I'll be back. Maybe. I've had so much fun with everyone here. Seriously, though. No lie. Crypto Prime. You need a BlüWolf light on the wall. Eric, like, where would you have it though? Right? Because like, let me center myself. Is it centered? Yeah, all right. Right here. This is centered. Okay. Where would I have it? Like, maybe over here? Right here? Because it can't be over here, because then it'll take away from this light. Placing is important. That would be cool. Eric, you're right. It would be cool to have a BlüWolf light somewhere. But the issue is over there, that's like my sound paneling. See how you can see it over here. See how I have sound panels here? They're equally there. I have to like take them off. I'll mess around with it. Probably launch tomorrow. Let's hope not. Greek, I'm waiting for Forex to say we should. Here's another example, by the way. Greek, I'm going to put you on the spot. I hope you're okay with it. Greek has also evolved not only as an investor, but as a content creator. Okay. Greek covered SafeMoon before. I covered SafeMoon, right? And Greek learned to continue like evolving not only his channel, but as an investor. You know, you have to learn to evolve. Like we were talking about it earlier, right? And because of that, Greek found himself an amazing trip to Dubai. And now he said he had the best time ever. See? Now, if he had just stuck with SafeMoon, who knows what would have happened, right? Who probably wouldn't have had that amazing trip to Dubai. But anyways, thanks, Greek, for letting me use you as an example. I'm waiting for Forex to say we should push launch as I don't want to launch in the middle of the night. I don't know what time it is where he is, but it's 4 o'clock Eastern time. And he did launch. I do remember someone saying that he launched at night. I thought he did launch late at night on the first one. Like it was like, I don't remember. Pride, Dubai was awesome. Oh, yeah. You went too? Damn. Did you guys eat delicious food? That's all I want to know. Did you and Greek eat delicious food? Damn it. They had delicious food. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So happy. How about this? Let me ask you guys a question. You and Greek. Putting you guys on the spot right now. What was the most delicious thing you guys had in Dubai? Go. What's up, Infinity? Hey, all. Can't stay to watch, but I wanted to jump in and say hi. I like the hat, RJ. Thank you so much. Just Asian cowboy. Don't mind me. Thank you so much for stopping by. Infinity, I hope you catch the launch. And we're all going to see what everyone got in on when when Twitter hits. What's up? Confirm it. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm just waiting for Brandy to come down and say, like, listen, we gotta start dinner. I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna take the laptop though. What's up, Crazy? I thought I wanted to show you guys something. I ADD'd. This is what happens. Oh, here we go. They're coming out with the juicy information. You had a cotton candy ice cream thingy. That was the most delicious thing you had? Okay, this is interesting because Brandy and I were talking about this with a nurse earlier today. She likes sweet things and I like savory things, right? So if I were to like reach for whether it's ice cream or a bag of chips, I would go for the bag of chips, like Flaming Hot Cheetos. I can see that your favorite thing was something sweet. So you had a cotton candy ice cream thing was the best thing. Let me see Greek's answer. A macrabia chicken sandwich from McDonald's. This is the most delicious meals? That's so interesting. So interesting. I love it. Confirming. I make things spin in a lathe of laid all day after programming. So it gives me time to listen to you talk about grills. I love grilling. I really, really do. If you guys follow me on like Instagram, then you know that like I love my grill and I love showing pictures of me grilling. I have a Weber kettle and I have a that thing I showed you guys, the char griller that allows me to smoke meat. Moonboy, you're gonna be here for a while. You're gonna be here a while. Look, let's take bets. Okay. Again, it's a mindset thing, right? We can make this fun or we could just cry and complain about it. I'm here to catch this thing live so I can hit buy ASAP. You guys see how fast that I can press that button? Crypto Moonboy says I'm gonna be here a while. Do you guys think I'm gonna be here? Well, I'm not personally gonna be here a while because, like I said, I'm gonna have to cook dinner with the fiance. But do you think it's gonna launch in? I'm gonna say 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, or over 5 hours. Those are your options. After losing weight, you barely eat? No! Eating is life. Delicious foods, Greek. Delicious foods. But I hear you. I have a struggle in me. If it wasn't for Brandy's crazy diet, I wouldn't have lost 25 pounds. I probably would have gained the other direction and gained 25 pounds. Because I love food. I have a problem. If I could create a carb addiction like AA, I would. I'm addicted to carbs. Smoke what? Ribs, pork ribs, beef ribs, wings, Boston butt, and a brisket. Boom. Texas Twinkies. I've never had a Texas Twinkie. Let me Google this. What is this? Yo, what is this? Is that a jalapeno popper wrapped in bacon? Oh my God. Stop it. That looks paleo. No, the filling has got to be cream cheese. Can't have cream cheese. That looks crazy, though. That looks very delicious. I'm not going to lie. Oh, Moonboy, you got some love in here. You love the vegetarian curry and stuffed grape leaves. That sounds pretty good. Pride says over 5 hours. Whoa. Farouk, hopefully. 30 minutes. God, I hope that is so true. 1 hour launch tops. I'll try to be optimistic and say it will be 3 hours. Trooper. I know. This guy's showing us Texas Twinkies and now I'm hungry. Gosh dang it. Definitely keto. It is definitely keto. Yes. That's 100%. So yeah, this diet that my fiance and I are in, if you guys check the book, again, it's by Dr. Hyman. It's called the 10-day detox, where he coins the term pegan, which is paleo and vegan. I told Brandy my engineering brain won't allow me to accept that term because that's technically just paleo, right? Because in pegan, you're allowed to have meat, but it's really more about whole foods and not like processed and no preservatives. So let's just say paleo for my brain. Now, in this diet, we're eating a lot of delicious foods. We're eating salmon, we're eating wings, we're eating chicken thighs, we're eating turkey, we're eating ground turkey, we're eating cod. I mean, we're eating some delicious things that I've never even heard or seen. And in my mind, when we think paleo and whole foods, you're just eating things raw. Like, I'm just gonna cook some beans and eat the beans. I'm gonna cook some chicken and eat the chicken. I'm gonna cook some salmon. But it wasn't actually really like that at all. Now, I've been in keto several times, and I lost so much damn weight in keto that I am a tried and true believer of keto. And I love it. You eat so much delicious food. You eat bacon, dark meat chicken, and just a whole bunch of delicious pork chops, right? But this one is interesting. I'm never hungry. So in the morning, this is what our morning looks like. And this is why we're creating this separate, like, YouTube, just between me and her, separate from like me, right? Separate from the crypto world. People that are interested in this vegan paleo diet, because I recorded so much content in that 10 days. So the morning looks something like this. You walk for 30 minutes and then you eat. We create a shake, which is quite delicious. You have several shakes to choose from. And so we ended up buying a Vitamix. Wow, adulting, right? So we got excited about a Vitamix. And it blends amazing, makes these amazing shakes. And then you have a mid-morning snack, so like 10 to 12 nuts. Sounds so ridiculous, but it's actually fine. Then you have lunch. And then you have your midday snack, so 10 to 12 nuts again. So assorted nuts, so like macadamia, almonds, pecans. And then by then, it's maybe hopefully like right now, which is 4:20, 4:30. And then we make dinner, and that's it. And then you're not supposed to eat 3 hours before you sleep. And then, of course, we like work out. So really, really good. I don't find myself hungry. We are on day 29, and I don't find myself hungry. It's odd. Here's a tip. Cut your bacon into small bits. Bake it into the oven mix. You guys are trying to make me hungry. Caveman diet, I like to call it. Very good. Paleo? Yeah, pretty much. For sure. Has anyone air fried ears of corn? Butter up some corn, season it. Okay, listen, Doc, straight up, Brandy and I have been abusing our air fryer because for some reason that thing is amazing. Amazing. Who knew? Air. Yeah, we've been doing our chicken breast in the air fryer. Just toss that bitch up for 12 minutes at 400 degrees, and it's good and crispy and juicy. We put salmon in there, and I thought I was going to overcook it. Oh my gosh, it was so delicious. Air fried salmon. Are you kidding me? We did wings, and now we're about to just continue to explore this crazy route of air frying. I don't know what her and I were talking about. We were going to air fry something crazy. I need to think about it. Oh, lobster. Because I just grilled a lobster yesterday. Was it yesterday? Maybe 2 days ago. And we've seen air fried lobster recipes, and they look just as legit. So I might look into that. Sounds like Juice Plus. Check out Juice Plus. Might be of interest. See if you're doing a paleo diet. Let me check out Juice Plus. I always check out information. I never leave any information out. John, what the hell is this? Is this like vitamins? Juice Plus is a branded line of dietary supplements. It is produced by Natural Alternatives. Oh, actually, yeah, Brandy and I do take supplements. Like, it's part of the diet. So you have to take like magnesium, fish oil, this weird thing I've never heard of, cinnamon, multivitamin, D12, and some other vitamin. Air fried lobster tail. Yeah, listen, you think I'm crazy? YouTube it and Pinterest it. You'll see a whole bunch of people air frying it. Like, air frying is so crazy. They do shakes too, paleo. Oh, cool. I definitely need to check this out. Juice Plus. I'll show Brandy. Thank you. I am getting a few DMs about people just interested in the Discord. So I'm gonna give you guys like a tour of the Discord really quick. just so you guys can see it, which is, I think it's cool. I didn't build it, Krug did. I'm making sure Krug gets the credit for that. So again, this is reserved for the students of BlüWolf Crypto. But if you guys are interested in just getting in the Discord, I do have a video out there telling you how to get into the Discord. I don't make it easy to join on purpose because I don't want, I've told you guys, if you guys have been listening to this a long time now for 2 hours, you know that I don't want anybody in there. It's not a right, it might not be a right fit for either of us, right? So let's do the rundown. So here's the BlüWolf Discord. So on the top here, you have the BlüWolf rules and the announcements, and of course the bot spam. Right below that, you have the BlüWolf general chatter, the coins and tokens, where we talk about different coins and different tokens and stuff like that coming out. And then of course we have NFT talks in here. And then we have trade ideas, which is going to be left for people that really want to day trade. I've been speaking to different people that want to day trade and stuff like that. And I'm getting more qualified people to talk in this day trade chat because I'm not. I can day trade in the stocks and equities world, but that does not carry over to the crypto side, and I don't know which carries over. So I want someone to go in there. Now, here's the BlüWolf Crypto Elite portfolio. This right here, these two options is specifically for Discord exclusive members. So the current portfolio, this is where you guys get live updates on my portfolio, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, what I'm looking at, and stuff like that, right? A lot of people find this very valuable. And then, of course, whitelist opportunities, which I have already gotten a pre-sale opportunity for my group, and a couple members have already taken advantage of that. Next, of course, is you have the Scholar, BlüWolf Scholar chat. This is for the academic side of things. So all the students have access to this, so all of the students can talk to each other. And then, of course, course feedback. I want to make this the best course and program out there for learning crypto and DeFi and moving us towards that goal of mass adoption. And I can't improve that without people's feedback, without having a conversation and giving me critical feedback. Next up, I wanted this clean. I didn't want this to be a crazy Discord. So next up is we have a voice chat. So you can come in here and we can go to the commons ground, the hunting grounds, and just chat it up. If you guys want to talk, we can go here and be like, hey, what's going on? I'm here in the hunting grounds. And if you guys want to chat, or we can go to the personal den of mine, or we can go on the stage, which again, I have tried, but not, Krug and I didn't like it because I can't share my screen, right? Now, of course, here's the admin stuff. So again, very, very clean Discord. On the right, Krug was able to build a couple bots for us to keep an eye on Bitcoin, gas fees, AVAX, BSC, Chronos, and Phantom. So more popular ones. And then we have obviously some students in here, so you can see. I mean, I like this. I love this, and we have amazing chatter in here all the time, right? So I love it. I love it. I love being in a group of closed, like-minded individuals. If I want to troll other chats, I'll join the other Discords with much, much more people in it, like a lot of people, and just sit there and troll the heck out of it. But this one is meant to help people, and hopefully you guys have seen now that a few students in here that I did not pay to say, but they came out here and said their 2 cents, which I really greatly appreciate. So yeah, that's the Discord. So I hope I answered some questions there. Might buy recrows at this time. Oh my gosh, where's my thing? All right. Last update from Forex was still 4 o'clock. It's 4:35. Remember, you guys were talking about 30 minutes, 1 hour, and I believe Pride said 5 hours. Over 5 hours. So I'll probably stream for another couple more minutes here. I've had an absolute blast with every single one of you. Just depending how I'm feeling, whether or not I still want to do this, I may or may not go back live. But definitely I will be monitoring the entire Pancake Swap and Animal Farm relaunch. because this is why you guys need to pay attention to this. This is important, right? I think I've told you guys this already. When the Animal Farm first launched, the seconds between when my friend got in and when I got in was a difference of like astronomical size. So he was able to get in with thousands of dollars at $60 or $80 or something like that, maybe $90. I got in closer to 200, and it was seconds after. That's how fast pigs went up. Now, of course, we don't know if it's going to be pigs this time. We don't know if it's going to be dogs. But those seconds costed me a lot, right? If I had gotten in at the same price he had gotten in, oh my God. But I got in closer to 200, right? So I need, like, this is important. This is important. I know we've been kind of trolling around and stuff like that, keeping each other busy and just talking about some stuff. But this is important when we're talking about launches. This is very, very fast. It's going to happen very, very fast. And I know right now we're all waiting. This is where Forex does his thing, where he's doing stuff on the back end we're not privy to, we're not aware about. But last time he told us when he went live in the first launch, he went live. He's like, listen, guys, I was battling bots and I turned it on for like a split second, turned it off, captured all the bots that was trying to buy, blacklisted every single wallet, and now we're ready to go, ready for launch. So like there's a lot of stuff happening on the backside that we don't know about. Yes, he should just tell us these things, but maybe it's part of the strategy, right? Because, you know, people that build the bots that are ready to go in really hard are listening, are doing the same thing we are and just waiting for him to say go. Now, when he says go and he says, listen, we're about to go, let's go. Now, as a bot builder, what if I'm like, perfect. Now I'm just going to turn my bot on and it just continues to buy right at the most sickest prices that we weren't able to. So just be patient. We're all hanging out. I know it sucks. I'm addressing it. It's not cool waiting around all day when we could be doing other stuff. But as a crypto investor, this is part of the job. That's all I'm saying about that, right? This is part of it. If you want to do this full time, it's days like this where you have to take the day off, do whatever you need to do, clear the day, and make sure you're present, because the seconds this thing goes live, that could be like the difference between getting, you know, 10 dogs versus 44 dogs because of those seconds. And I don't want to like cause a panic or anything like that, but like I think dogs is going to go high, and the reason for that, right, is critical thinking. Dogs is going to have a 90% tax rate, and when dogs has a 90% tax rate, I don't think people are going to go in there, buy it and flip it and take that 90% hit. So therefore dogs is going to continue to go up in price and appreciate in time. And if you come back 2 hours after launch, it could be 3, 4, or 5x, and it may not go down for a while because people need to build up that loyalty program to lower their taxes so that they can exit and take a hit, or they can exit and take profits, which could be who knows how long, right? So you have to be present. If you're here for this animal launch, you have to be present. That's all I'm saying. All right. With that, I think I'm going to close it. I do appreciate everyone hanging around. This was a lot of fun. We addressed a lot of FUD. We addressed a lot of questions. We addressed a lot of things. We talked about a lot of different stuff. We kicked the shit for a little bit. I haven't gotten a stream for a long time, so this was actually a lot of fun for me. We're able to clear the air for some questions, and a lot of people got trolled, right? But this was seriously fun. I do enjoy this. I do enjoy talking to you guys. I do enjoy having civil conversation. And so this is really cool. Stay safe, stay true. Don't let people look at this guy. We addressed Oklahoma barbecue is the best. I don't think we did, Doc. I don't know if we have addressed that. I don't. I think that's still up for debate because we just have to take your word for it right now. So, yeah, you know, in a world full of hate and FUD, just choose to be the opposite. It's easy to bash and troll and hate. I mean, you saw me and Ronnie earlier, right? Like I came in hot and then I backed it off a little bit. I was like, you know, let me drink my sparkling water over here and let me just, sorry, Ronnie, right? It's difficult to have conversation nowadays, and I really wish our society goes more towards being able to have a civil conversation back and forth and just less trolling and be more respectful to one another. I knew I came in hot towards Ronnie and then I backed it off. Even trolling is fun, but there's a difference between trolling and just pointless cyberbullying, right? I'm not for that. So be cool, be kind to one another. We will circle back. We can circle back. Yeah, for sure, Doc. I love barbecue, so don't be surprised if my fiance and I head to Oklahoma to take this challenge and see if you guys do have the best barbecue. All right. Stay active on the Telegram, the Forex Animal Farm Telegram, and then keep an eye on Twitter, and then keep an eye on obviously PancakeSwap, right? Again, this is just a little cheat sheet that I'm using. If you guys want to follow this cheat sheet, you're more than welcome to. But this is how I knew pigs went live last time, was this chart all of a sudden started punching numbers, and all of a sudden this chart was live and you saw things going up and up, and this price started going up. Because Dex Screener isn't showing a pairing, I can't watch it live, so we can only see it here. So if you see activity in PancakeSwap, get your stuff ready and just buy, right? So other than that, yes. Have a good one. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming and joining. And let's see where Animal Farm takes us. I look forward to everyone's tweets and messages. And if you guys are interested in the Discord, let me know. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.